probably end up working on my rain garden, but I think I'm going to wait until this evening when it cools down a little bit.
So you drywall the ceiling. Is that the typical thing to do?
No.
Fairly
but
ignorant here.
I'm running a concept in here. A theory, in a way. If you can see the foil,
Yes.
that's actually a radiant barrier. It'll block 97% of the radiated heat that the roof is going to generate. That's going to come down to that radiant barrier, bounce back up, and it's really got nowhere to go. So, you've got open gables in the front and in the back. Convection will begin because the heat wants to move up. So it's going to move up and exhaust out the back of the building, and in doing so, that heat needs to be displaced by cooler air that's going to get pulled up from the low end here. And you'll notice venting windows on the top. So part of that cooler air, when you want it, will get sucked into the building, which will cool off this upper area along that ceiling. So any heat that does make it through gets pushed. Which is why it's so nice and cool in here, because none of the heat that's coming from that roof is making it down here, but all of the cool temperatures from the floor, because this is a geothermal floor, are working their way up.
It is definitely cool in here.
Once it's sealed, these walls are incredible insulators. We're R60 on these walls, which is unheard of in the building industry. So the heat and cool, or whatever you happen to have in there, has nowhere to go. In theory, this place will always be anywhere from 50 to 60 degrees year-round. Doesn't matter if it's 20 outside or 120 outside.
Gosh. And so you built this as a seating? Okay.
That'll be three purposes, actually. One, if you want to work. Two, if you want to sit. Three, if you want to crash. So basically, it does everything. And then when my mother teaches classes in here, the class can be sitting here, and she sits there. That also doubles as a solarium. So after it's done, there will actually be a wooden shelf in there where plants can grow. And that also doubles as the heater for this entire building during the winter, because that is a passive solar capture area which will allow the sun into the room during the winter and block it like it is right now during the summer. The zenith of the sun will drop, and when it does, it allows the light to come in here, and that will heat the entire air pocket in here. But during this time of the year, the zenith is so high because of the overhangs over this roof, it can't really make it in. You don't overheat the building. Let nature do it all.